Hello and welcome, dear friends. If you're over 60 or caring for someone who is, today's video is one you'll want to pay close attention to. We're going to talk about 5 powerful natural fruits that science shows can help you live longer, feel better, and stay strong well into your golden years. This is not just about eating more fruit, it's about eating the right fruits. Fruits that support your heart, joints, brain, digestion, and immunity. Fruits that nourish your aging body from the inside out. And equally important, we'll also uncover a few common foods that may be silently doing more harm than good, and what to eat instead. Aging is a beautiful process when it's supported by the right nutrition. After the age of 60, your body's needs change. Your metabolism slows down, muscle mass naturally declines, digestion can become more sensitive, and chronic inflammation becomes a bigger concern. So, everything you eat matters even more than it did in your younger years. One of the easiest and most effective ways to give your body the nutrients it needs is through fruits, specifically fruits that are packed with antioxidants, fiber, vitamins, and natural anti-inflammatory compounds. But not all fruits are created equal. Some are high in sugars that can spike your blood glucose levels and contribute to insulin resistance. Others are incredibly nutrient-dense and specifically supportive for older adults. So today, we're zeroing in on the 5 best fruits that you should eat every single day. Fruits that can help improve heart function, reduce joint pain, sharpen memory, support weight control, and even lower your risk of serious diseases like cancer and type 2 diabetes. Let's begin with the first powerhouse fruit, and that's blueberries. These tiny berries may be small in size, but they pack a major punch when it comes to health. Benefits. Blueberries are one of the most antioxidant-rich fruits in the world. They're loaded with compounds called anthocyanins, which give them that beautiful deep blue color. Studies show that anthocyanins help fight oxidative stress in the body, one of the main drivers of aging and chronic disease. Oxidative stress happens when free radicals build up and damage your cells over time, leading to inflammation, memory loss, and even heart disease. By eating just half a cup to 1 cup of blueberries per day, you can help protect your brain, support cardiovascular health, and even improve blood sugar levels. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who consumed blueberries daily showed measurable improvements in memory and cognitive performance over just 90 days. That's huge, especially when we're talking about maintaining independence and mental sharpness as we age. But it's not just about the brain. Blueberries are also great for your heart. They've been shown to lower LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, while boosting HDL, which is the good cholesterol. They also support the lining of your blood vessels, helping to keep your circulation strong. Now let's move on to the second fruit, which may surprise you. It's the avocado. While technically a fruit, most people think of avocado as a savory food, but it's actually one of the most nutrient-rich fruits you can eat, especially for seniors. Avocados are packed with healthy monounsaturated fats, which are great for heart health and brain function. As we get older, we need more healthy fats to support our hormones and reduce inflammation. 1 avocado a day, or even half an avocado, can go a long way in helping your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. That means the nutrients you get from other foods like leafy greens or supplements are more effective. When you include avocado in your diet, avocados also contain potassium more than bananas. Actually, and potassium is critical for regulating blood pressure. Many older adults struggle with high blood pressure, and too often, the focus is just on reducing salt. But increasing potassium is just as important. Plus, avocados are loaded with fiber, about 10 grams per fruit, which supports digestion, lowers cholesterol, and keeps you feeling full longer. That's especially helpful if you're trying to manage your weight after 60. The third fruit on our list is one you might already have in your kitchen. It's the apple, but not just any apple. You want to look for organic, red-skinned apples, like Fuji, Honeycrisp, or Red Delicious. The skin of red apples contains a compound called quercetin. Quercetin is a natural anti-inflammatory and antihistamine that helps reduce allergies, inflammation, and even supports your immune system. Apples are also excellent for your digestive tract. They contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, which help clean your gut, feed your good gut bacteria, and regulate bowel movements. If you've ever struggled with constipation, bloating, or slow digestion, adding one apple a day can make a big difference. They also help stabilize blood sugar due to their fiber content, even though they have natural sugar. Just be sure to eat the skin, as that's where most of the nutrients are. Apples are also linked to reduced risk of stroke and heart disease. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, researchers found that adults who ate apples regularly had lower levels of C-reactive protein, which is a marker of inflammation and heart disease risk. Before we move to fruit number 4, let's take a moment to talk about some common foods that may be quietly damaging your health, especially after the age of 60. First on that list is processed breakfast cereals, even ones labeled whole grain or low fat. These cereals are often high in added sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives, which can lead to inflammation, blood sugar spikes, and energy crashes. A better alternative? Swap your morning cereal for a bowl of oatmeal topped with berries and chia seeds. You'll get fiber, antioxidants, and steady energy without the crash. Another sneaky culprit is fruit juice. Yes, even 100% fruit juice can be a problem for seniors. Why? Because it lacks fiber and is concentrated with sugar. Drinking a glass of orange juice delivers as much sugar as a can of soda, and that can spike your blood sugar and cause insulin issues over time. Instead of drinking fruit, try to eat it whole. That way, you're getting all the fiber and nutrients without the sugar overload. And finally, be cautious with white bread and refined carbs. These foods convert quickly to sugar in your bloodstream and offer very little nutritional value. Instead, opt for whole grain options like sprouted bread or quinoa, which digest more slowly and keep your blood sugar stable. Every food choice either moves you closer to better health or farther from it. And that's especially true as we age. Now back to our fruits. The 4th best fruit for seniors over 60 is the papaya. Papaya is often overlooked, but it's truly one of the best digestive fruits you can eat. It contains a natural enzyme called papain, which helps break down proteins in your stomach and supports smoother digestion. This is incredibly helpful for seniors, many of whom experience slower digestion, gas, or bloating. Papaya is also high in vitamin C, which is essential for immune support and wound healing. Just one small papaya provides more than 100% of your daily recommended vitamin C, but that's not all. Papaya is rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A. This helps maintain good vision, support skin health, and even boosts immune function. Plus, papaya has anti-inflammatory effects, especially helpful for anyone dealing with joint pain or arthritis. The fruit is easy to chew, easy to digest, and naturally low in sugar, making it ideal for aging digestive systems. You can enjoy it alone, or mix it with yogurt or a little cinnamon for a healthy dessert. We'll finish part 1 with the 5th fruit, but I want to take a moment to highlight one important mindset. Eating for longevity isn't about cutting everything out, it's about crowding in more of the good. The more nutrient-dense foods you add to your plate, the less room there is for the ones that don't serve your body anymore. So if you've been feeling confused or overwhelmed about what to eat after 60, take a deep breath. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be intentional. And the 5th best fruit on our list is the pomegranate. This fruit is a powerhouse for heart health, brain function, and joint protection. Pomegranate seeds, also known as arils, are packed with polyphenols, potent antioxidants that help reduce oxidative damage and inflammation in the body. Drinking pure pomegranate juice in small amounts has been shown to reduce blood pressure, improve blood flow, and even reduce the buildup of plaque in the arteries. In one study published in Clinical Nutrition, older adults who consumed pomegranate extract daily showed improved memory and verbal skills compared to those who didn't. Pomegranate is also excellent for your joints. It contains compounds that block enzymes known to damage cartilage, making it a natural support for those living with arthritis or chronic joint pain. You can enjoy the seeds raw, add them to salads or yogurt, or take a tablespoon of fresh pomegranate juice in the morning. Just remember to avoid juice with added sugars. Breakfast is the most consistent meal of the day, and that makes it a perfect time to include fruits. Instead of reaching for boxed cereal or toast, consider starting your day with a bowl of oatmeal topped with blueberries and a handful of pomegranate seeds. Oats are excellent for heart health and blood sugar control, and when paired with antioxidant-rich fruits, they become a true super breakfast. If you want a little more protein, you can stir in a spoonful of Greek yogurt or cottage cheese alternatively. If you prefer a lighter breakfast, go for a smoothie. A simple smoothie made with half a banana, half an avocado, a handful of spinach, and a small handful of blueberries or papaya chunks can provide fiber, vitamins, and natural anti-inflammatory compounds in one glass. You don't even need a fancy blender. Just a basic one will do the trick. Now, let's talk snacks. Seniors often reach for crackers, cookies, or granola bars out of habit, but many of those are filled with processed sugars, oils, and refined carbs. A smarter swap? Sliced apples with almond butter. This pairing gives you fiber, healthy fat, and sustained energy. It's also great for stabilizing blood sugar and keeping you full between meals. You can also prepare papaya cubes in advance and store them in the fridge. They're sweet, hydrating, and very gentle on the stomach, making them perfect for a midday bite. For lunch, a great way to incorporate more fruit is through salads. A spinach or kale salad with sliced apples, avocado chunks, and a handful of pomegranate seeds is not only delicious, but also incredibly nutrient-dense. Add a protein like grilled chicken, salmon, or boiled eggs, and you've got a meal that supports your brain, heart, bones, and muscles all in one. If chewing raw greens is difficult for you, you can lightly steam the greens or use tender ones like baby spinach. Dinner can be another opportunity to bring in healthy fruit habits. Try adding papaya or avocado slices on the side of your meal. Or, if you're having rice or quinoa, toss in a few chopped blueberries or pomegranate arils with herbs and lemon juice to give your grains a bright flavor and an antioxidant kick. If you're cooking with meats, consider using pomegranate juice as a glaze or marinade. It adds flavor and health benefits at the same time. For dessert, skip the sugary pastries and instead try baked apples with cinnamon. Just core an apple, sprinkle some cinnamon, and bake it until tender. It satisfies your sweet tooth and provides fiber, quercetin, and antioxidants without the sugar crash. Another easy dessert option, Greek yogurt with blueberries and a drizzle of honey. It's creamy, satisfying, and supports digestion and muscle repair thanks to the protein content. But eating healthy isn't just about knowing what to make. It's also about what to buy. So let's walk through a smart grocery shopping strategy tailored for seniors. When you shop for fruits, try to buy seasonal and local when possible. Not only is this usually more affordable, but seasonal fruits tend to be fresher and more nutritious. For example, blueberries are typically at their peak in summer, while apples shine in the fall. In winter, go for pomegranates and citrus fruits. In spring, papayas and avocados are widely available. When buying fresh produce, look for fruits that are firm but not hard, and avoid overly soft or bruised ones. If you're shopping less frequently or have limited access to fresh fruits, don't hesitate to use frozen fruit. Frozen blueberries, papayas, and pomegranate seeds are often flash frozen at peak ripeness and retain nearly all their nutrients. They're excellent in smoothies, oatmeal, or even baked goods. Also, remember that fruit doesn't always have to be expensive. Shop with a plan. Write down which fruits you'll need for the week, such as 2 apples, 1 small papaya, 1 pint of blueberries, and 1 avocado, and base your meals around those. Planning helps reduce food waste and ensures you always have healthy options ready. Let's now shift gears and talk about how these fruits benefit you in specific areas of health, especially concerns that are common after 60. We'll start with heart health, one of the top priorities for older adults. According to the CDC, heart disease remains the #1 cause of death for people over 60 in the United States. But the good news is, diet plays a major role in prevention and even reversal of heart issues. The fruits we discussed, especially avocados, blueberries, and pomegranates, have been clinically shown to support cardiovascular health. Avocados help lower LDL cholesterol and raise HDL cholesterol thanks to their healthy fats. Blueberries reduce blood pressure and improve arterial function. Pomegranates improve blood flow and may even reverse arterial plaque buildup. Together, these fruits provide a multi-layered defense system for your heart without any side effects like medications. Now, let's talk about memory and brain health. As we age, memory lapses become more common, and conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's become a real concern. But certain nutrients like polyphenols, anthocyanins, and healthy fats can slow cognitive decline. Blueberries, again, are a standout here. In a study published in Nutrients, older adults who consumed blueberries daily performed significantly better in memory and executive function tests than those who didn't. Pomegranates also support brain health by improving blood flow to the brain and reducing inflammation. Avocados are important too. They contain lutein, a carotenoid that accumulates in the brain and is associated with improved cognitive performance. So when you eat these fruits, you're not just feeding your body, you're feeding your mind. Another big concern for many seniors is joint pain and inflammation, often caused by arthritis or general wear and tear. Chronic inflammation is at the root of many diseases, and reducing it through diet is one of the best ways to manage pain and improve mobility. Papaya and pomegranate both have anti-inflammatory properties. Papain in papaya helps reduce joint stiffness and aids in protein digestion, while the polyphenols in pomegranate help reduce joint inflammation and protect cartilage. Adding more fruits to your diet also means replacing inflammation-triggering foods like sugary snacks, processed meats, or fried foods. That's a win-win. Every bite you take can either promote healing or fuel inflammation. The choice is yours, and you have more power than you think. And let's not forget digestive health. After 60, your digestive system may become more sensitive. You might notice bloating, constipation, or even difficulty digesting certain foods. This is where fiber becomes your best friend. Apples and papayas, in particular, are rich in both soluble and insoluble fiber, which keeps your bowel movements regular and supports the health of your gut microbiome. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria that affect everything from mood to immunity. By feeding these bacteria with the right fruits, like those rich in prebiotic fiber, you support not only your digestion, but your overall well-being. A healthy gut equals a stronger immune system, better mental clarity, and even improved energy levels. Another often overlooked benefit of fruit is hydration. Many seniors struggle with dehydration, which can lead to fatigue, confusion, and even hospital visits. Fruits like papaya, blueberries, and apples are water-rich and help keep you hydrated naturally, instead of reaching for soda or juice, which can dehydrate and spike your sugar. Choose whole fruits that nourish and hydrate at the same time. Let's pause for a moment to address a common question. What if I'm diabetic or need to watch my sugar intake? Should I still eat fruit? The answer is yes, but with mindfulness. Whole fruits, especially the ones we've discussed, have a low to moderate glycemic index. That means they don't spike blood sugar the way processed carbs do. Because they contain fiber, they help slow down digestion and sugar absorption. The key is portion control and pairing fruits with protein or healthy fat, like having apple slices with almond butter or blueberries with Greek yogurt. In fact, multiple studies, including one in the British Medical Journal, found that higher fruit consumption is linked to a lower risk of type 2 diabetes, especially when those fruits are berries, apples, or pears. So don't fear fruit, embrace it in moderation, and always eat it in its whole form rather than drinking it as juice.